Hi guys, and welcome back. We're in my kitchen again, and today I'm going to be trying to do some sesame chicken. Hey guys, so for the ingredients that I'm going to be using today is going to be 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 2 beaten eggs. They say to use corn flour, but I couldn't find any, so they said potato starch is just as good as that. So I'm going to be using about 3 tablespoons of this, then 10 tablespoons of plain flour, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of garlic salt, but I'm going to use chopped garlic instead because that's just what I've got, and then 2 teaspoons of paprika, and then you're going to have some chicken breast fillets, probably about 3, and then I've just got a pack of sesame seeds that's right here. Then for the sauce, you're going to need some sesame oil, and so about a tablespoon of that, then some white wine vinegar, probably about a tablespoon of that too. You can use garlic, but garlic doesn't really agree with me like that, so I'm not really going to use it. I'm just going to skip that in this. But if you are going to use garlic, you can use 2 cloves of garlic, and that needs to be peeled and minced. Then you're going to use 2 tablespoons of honey, then 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce, about 3 tablespoons of ketchup, then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. And to serve, you're just going to use some rice and some spring onions, and that's just what I'm going to chop up. Okay guys, so I'm just going to be dicing up my chicken into nice little bite-sized amounts. So yeah, I'm just going to whiz through this and kind of get that done for you. Everyone knows just how chicken is diced up, but make sure you just do them into nice bite-sized pieces. I've diced up all my chicken to nice little bite-sized amounts. Now next what I'm going to do is just prep my bowls for all the dipping actions. So in here I'm going to have my 2 eggs. Whisk that up. That's all done. Rinse that off. Next, what's gonna go in here? I'm going to change the bowl out because I just thought that's just a bit much. It's only 3 tablespoons. Yeah. So in here, I'm just going to use 3 tablespoons of the potato starch or corn starch if you have that. Bad boys in. Actually, I think I'm going to switch bowls. Girl, you know, I'm like... You know when it is what it is. Like, whoop whoop. Okay, then in here we are going to put the 10 tablespoons of the plain flour. And then in with the plain flour, I'm going to add all the other ingredients from before. So in here I've just got the salt, half a tablespoon of a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of garlic salt, I've just used garlic, and 2 teaspoons of paprika. I'm going to add that to my flour. And I'm just going to fork that through. It's all mixed in. Sesame. That's all mixed in. Looking lovely. And then we're going to move to the fire. Look, I look an absolute mess right now, but it is what it is because I'm cooking today. You know? So this is all my little stash of all my everything is in there, and it's just in my little drawer that I just pick up and I put in my cupboard. I also have like a pull drawer of seasoning as well, but you know, that's how we do. So on the fire, we need to have about 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So I'm just gonna put all of this in. For measure. Oi oi. Yes, I've just slapped those in. Okay, so we are here about to do all the coating of the chicken. So here what we're going to do is, sorry, I've just literally spilled so much everywhere. Woo! So I'm just going to leave that there and let it be, you know? So, okay, so this is my first time, so I've just put some rice on to cook, because that's what I want to have it with. So I've got my chicken here. I've just heated up. Oil is kind of nice and heated now. Okay, that's very high, and it's only on a 6. Okay, fine. So what we're going to do is bit by bit. I've also got my little bowl here as well that I'm just going to put to the side for when the chicken's done, and I'm just going to put them all in there, ready to go. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now, you just take the chicken, you coat it first in the cornstarch, or in my case the potato starch. Mix all up in there. Okay, that's taking a bit of a while. Let me bring you along. So, super messy. But yeah, so in with the cornstarch. That's enough. Then dip it in the egg. And then we'll mix that all in with the flour. And there we go, that bad boy's done. Then we just put that in the flour, put that in the pan. Now I'm just going to do this for the rest. this is my last batch to do. I thought I didn't do enough chicken, but this is this is so much. There's only the two of us. But yeah, so I let it cook for a couple minutes on each side, and then just flip it over. So I've done this for each batch. The rice is basically finished cooking. Look at the mess. It's catastrophic. But what can you do, eh? That's what happens when you're cooking that good. So after this is when I'm going to crack on with the sauce. So I'm going to let these finish frying up. And then I'm going to crack on with that. See y'all in a bit. As you can see, it's all starting to bubble up nicely. I'm so excited about this. I cannot even know. I'm literally so excited. So yeah, so I was gonna leave that in there to bubble up just for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna throw the chicken in. So the sauce is really reduced now. So I've just boiled it on a high heat. I added a bit of potato starch to it because that would help thicken it up. So I added about a tablespoon of that with 2 tablespoons of water. So now I'm just gonna add my chicken. Like, look how like, oh, it's gonna be so good. Okay, I'm just gonna throw my chicken in. This all about. Oh, look at that. Oh my days. This is amazing. Okay, I'm going to put this down to do a good stir. What is burning? Sticky. Love it. I'm literally just going to keep mixing this up until everything is saturated. Oh my days, this looks so good. With how beautiful this looks. Like, oh my gosh, so delicious. Sprinkle my sesame seeds over it. Put them there. Sprinkle on. Sprinkle on all that sesame seeds. Hey dolls, so pretty chuffed with how it turned out. So I'm literally like, it's been a tough evening. I'm pretty chuffed with how it turned out. Literally about to go and eat. That is my sesame chicken. Just sprinkled some spring onion on top.